Hey guys, welcome back. Let's get into the baseball action. Saturday, June 7th, we'll run the entire board. I'll give you guys my 5 best bets to get you on your way. Exciting kind of day we had in the sports world, right? The Panthers winning in overtime, tying up that series in the Stanley Cup Game 2. And then tonight we do get Sean O'Malley with that little bit of a UFC rematch, if you will, coming to you guys late night on the East Coast. So if you are staying up for that, leave a comment down below what you'll be betting in that contest, any of the undercards as well. Feel free to drop a line. But let's get into the baseball action. If you guys are new to the channel, join us here at TBM Sports. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Completely free to do that, okay? I get to see the numbers, and you guys watch these videos. 40%, 50% sometimes of the people who watch this video. So it's pretty much 1,000 people every single video are not subscribed. All I ask is you do that. We're on our quest to get 10,000 subscribers, and let's get those likes up. That's the way you let YouTube know you like what I'm talking about. And let's get into the official plays. Okay, we will have 5 of them. We will run the entire board. And the first game on the docket, we will look at the Cubs-Tigers. Jamison Talion going against Holton. Little sidebar here. As we look at the resumption of play, Diamondbacks and Reds, 2:10 first pitch. That will be where we resume action in the top of the 7th. So all of that action should still be valid. Most sports books within 24 hours will honor that. So I don't really think you'll get any pushes in that, but just a little bit of a sidebar on that. But back to the Cubs-Tigers. This is Cubs or nothing for me. Talion, minus 118 road favorite. It would be Cubs or no play for me in the Tigers game. Next one, Blue Jays and Twins. As we look at Gossman and Paddock, Blue Jays have been hitting the baseball exceedingly well. Minus 110 here on the money line. I think that this is a great spot for them as well. So another road favorite where I would be leaning towards the Blue Jays, but no official play. Dodgers and Cardinals, this is an interesting one. Yamamoto going against Eric Fetty, as we talk about kind of Yamamoto's last action. And the Dodgers, really Jekyll and Hyde, 15-15 on the road. So if you look at their record overall, 38-26, 15 wins and 15 losses coming on the road. So the Dodgers at home, completely different story. Eric Fetty, though, you want to look at kind of profitability. Look at the Cardinals at home. They are up, I think, 8 or 11 units. If you do want to back the Cardinals straight up at home, right now at plus 168, it's kind of very attractive. But I'm not going to get in that position where I'm fading Yamamoto 2 weeks in a row. So this is a pass for me. However, I do think that the Cardinals here, even plus 1.5 at even money, is a very fair proposition where I think the Cardinals are live in this spot. Just not something I want to get involved with. Okay, the first official play we will have, this will be on the Texas Rangers and Washington Nationals game. You can see this at the bottom of your screen. DeGrom's pitching for the Rangers. Minus 170 on the money line. You want to look at kind of the prop market. We're going to go Josh Jung under 1.5 total bases. Okay, he's only hit this in 10% where he has went over 1.5. So 9 out of his last 10 games going under 1.5 bases. Let's look for the slump to continue. We're going to take Josh Jung here in this spot under 1.5 total bases as my first official play. Next game I want to talk about will be Braves and Giants. This is where we look at Elder going against Logan Webb. Which Logan Webb are we going to get? Okay, are we going to get 7 innings, 1-2 earned runs, or are we going to get a 5-6 run output for the Braves here through the first 4? That's kind of the story in question. Braves losing, I think it was an extra innings yesterday to the Giants. We were money line losers on them. It would be Giants or pass for me. I would back Logan Webb at home. Outside of that, Braves a plus 146 if you want some value, but I would lean Giants here as they have a better pitching matchup. Okay. The next game, Pirates and Phillies. This is where you look into this game. Andrew Heaney going against Ranger Suarez. A little lefty on lefty action. If you like the Phillies, I would recommend taking them on the run line, plus 105. They've been struggling a little bit to hit the baseball. So if you do think they're going to break out behind Ranger Suarez, you definitely have to back the Phillies going against the Pirates, who are 24-40 on the year. You know, they do have some moments where they do flash the bats a little bit, but in this spot against Ranger Suarez, I don't see it. So I would be backing the Phillies, keeping this in-state rivalry. Phillies on the run line as we look at this game, plus 105 would be my play, but nothing officially that I'm going to be betting. Okay. The next game in question we are going to talk about, this will be the Diamondbacks and Reds. We're going to go down the board a little bit. This will be another game that we target. excuse me. Diamondbacks, I think that they get a little bit of BP, a little bit of a warm up as they will finish play from that game from yesterday. The Diamondbacks here on the run line is what we're going to back. Official play will be over 4.5. Team total for the Diamondbacks. They've cashed this in 60% of their last 10. And going against Martinez for the Reds, hitter-friendly ballpark. I look for the Diamondbacks to score at will. So all we need is 5 runs. Don't really care who wins the game, but give me the Diamondbacks over 4.5 team total. Okay. Back into the board, we will look at the next game and talk about it will be the Houston and Cleveland game. We get Hunter Brown going against Gavin Williams. The interesting thing about this is Gavin Williams and the Guardians plus 102 on the money line. This is the cheapest price we've seen for Hunter Brown in quite some time, okay? Really impressed with their rookie they rolled out on the bump yesterday. 2 runs allowed. We kind of faded them. We took the over. We ended up losing that bet, as the game was 4-2. We needed the over 8, but they had a lot of opportunities along the way. So I do think the Astros minus 119 would be the side. It came very close to making this play, but I do like the Astros here minus 119. That would be the way I would go in fading Cleveland once again as the Gavin Williams-led club. I just think that he leaves the ball up way too much going against the Astros. It's a bad recipe. So I think the Astros do enough with Hunter Brown to get the win here on the road and go 2-0 in the series. Okay. Royals and White Sox, Michael Wacha and Hauser going at it. You look at kind of what we're looking at, the plus 130 White Sox, kind of revealing, okay? And I'm not going to say it, but maybe the White Sox get this one done. Maybe they get 2 straight as we look at kind of what the performance we saw yesterday. We did get it kind of an interesting one as you kind of look at what Luis Robert was able to do. Kind of a great offensive game for the White Sox. And as we talk about it a little deeper, it's not too often we'd say this, but I do think that if we look at the 7-2 win for the White Sox, I kind of look for that to continue. Royals slumping on the road. So I would not mind the White Sox here if we wanted to back them plus 1.5, even minus 130. That's kind of where I would lean in this game, but no official play. Marlins and Rays, we're going to talk about the Rays. We will have an official play. We're going to go back to Old Faithful, okay? We're going to take the minus 105 Tampa Bay to not bat in the 9th on DraftKings. That will be where we back Taj Bradley. I think the Marlins' woes continues, and this is too cheap of a price for me not to take. So give me the Rays here as I will back them minus 105 in state to not bat in the 9th, okay? Next game, we will have another official play in. This will be the Red Sox and Yankees. We look at the Yankees, minus 110 at home behind Yarborough. Okay, the Red Sox, I know they have Garrett Crochet, but they do not win games when he pitches. Okay, I know he has a 1.9 ERA. I do look for this total to go a little bit lower than yesterday as we called the over. There was, I think, 15 runs in that game. I even said I wouldn't mind going up to 12, 13 runs. Thought we had a potential to get a kind of one of those weird 11-9, 11-10 games, and we came pretty darn close. Okay, but I do look for this game to go under, and I would back the Yankees, and that will be my official play as I want to take the stripes here. Minus 110. They feast off left-handed pitching, and Judge, coming back to action. I think that we will get this one as the Yankees look to win against Boston. So give me that game minus 110 on an official play. Padres and the Brewers, as you see here, one up on your screen. We look at kind of the Padres minus 102. Colette going against Quintana. I think this game goes under the total of 8.5. That would be my lean. I think this is a great pitching matchup. Kind of lean that way more so than most. But the Brewers, they were really hot, really streaking, and hitting the baseball well. That has all come kind of crashing to an end. I think that the Brewers kind of falter a little bit here. I'm not liking it enough to take the Padres on the money line, but I do think the under 8.5 is very viable, and that's kind of where I would lean in the spot. No official play. Next game, the Mariners and Padres. We will have an official play. The Angels plus 135 home dogs. We look in the prop market. Okay, we're going to take we're going to take the Leody Taveras. Okay, under 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs. He's only hit this over in 10% of the last 10 games, so 1 out of his last 10 games. Okay, I know they're going against Kokonowicz, but I still think he goes under 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs. At minus 130, this will be an official play, so lock it in. That is another prop that I do like in today's slate. Okay, a couple final games, the Mets and Rockies. As we talk about the bets, it's Palmquist going for the Rockies at home. The only way that I would approach this would be the over 11. But as we look at both of these clubs, there's only been one time that and it was based on the Mets. So in 20 games, 10 for the Mets, 10 for the Rockies. One time have these teams scored over 11 runs. The Rockies are at home, so we will have a lot more, long balls and so on. I think that the props, you do like Lindor. He was fascinating yesterday in that performance. Him and Alonso, I think I would target going against a lefty. Palmquist is going to give it up. Okay, so I do like the Mets. I'm not going to back their team total at 7, and I'm not going to take them -2. You'd have to take on the run line to get any kind of value. Just don't like it. If anything, it would be the Mets -2, Lindor, Alonso props, or taking the over 11, but no official play. All right, Orioles and Athletics. This will be an over for me. The question is, can Baltimore score? Okay, Charlie Morton's going against the Athletics. And the funny thing about the Athletics is we look at their last 10 games, 70% of those last 10, there has been 11 total runs. So they are playing in Sacramento. That stadium does contribute to a lot more scoring. Shorter porch. I do think the Severino, 1-5 on the year, 4.54 ERA. I do look for a lot of runs. So for me, guys, it's over 10.5 or nothing in this game. And that's kind of where I'm at as we wrapped up the entire card on today's slate. Okay. So appreciate it, guys. We will get into the official plays. I'll do a quick recap for you all. For those of you that have not hit that subscribe button, make sure you do so down below. Smash that like and the recap that we will give. We're going Josh Jung under. Josh Jung under 1.5 total bases at -125. Leody Taveras under 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs, -130. Arizona team total over 4.5 at -125. Yankees -110 on the money line, and Tampa Bay to not bat in the 9th, -105. Okay, those will be my official plays. Good luck out there. Enjoy it. We have a great day in the UFC as well. Looking forward to that a little bit later on in the evening. Appreciate you guys, and we'll see you all tomorrow. Cheers.